Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. It seems like each and every day now, we are learning more and more about the Pacific update and the Caldera update coming to Warzone now in just a couple of days. Season 1, as we know, kicks off on December 8th between Warzone and Vanguard. If you own Vanguard, that's when you'll get access to the Caldera map. Then the rest of the seasonal stuff, access to Caldera for everyone, starts on December 9th. So in just a couple of days, we're going to have some major updates. But actually, over the past 24 hours or so, we've got some new information on what's coming with the whole ranking update. We actually got our very first Season 1 trailer that shows off the third confirmed weapon for the season and a couple of other things, and even more. So as we go through it all today, if you enjoy the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it. It would be seriously appreciated. Let's try and go for 2,000 likes on this one. And of course, if you're new to the channel, or if you have not already subscribed, just about 58% of you guys watching aren't already subbed to the channel. So if you want to guarantee you are always up to date with everything going on in COD, this is the best place to be. Feel free to hit that sub button, tap that bell icon. That way you'll always know when I post a new video. So first and foremost, like I said, we just got our very first Season 1 trailer for Warzone and Vanguard. This is the cinematic trailer, so I do want to just let it play out, and then obviously we'll go through and we'll break it down.
Mission log number 113, Operation Vulcan, Pacific 1944. I was cruising above the Pacific Ocean with Trident, seeing if those secret Nazi rumors were true. Knew we were coming and didn't waste any time trying to take us out. I sent Trident down on their own while I got the plane the f*** out of there. They knew what to do. Trident kicked ass and completed the mission. They'd come rescue me soon after. Well, shit. The Nazis thought they could keep all their secrets buried, but I was rarely far behind. Hello, hello. I knew one thing for certain. The world would never be ready for what I found.
It doesn't show us a ton, but we do get a look at a few different things in specific. For starters, when we're in the plane and we get a look at Butcher and then also our 3 new operators for Season 1, we can see one of them is holding the PTRS-41 sniper rifle. So that effectively confirms our 3rd new DLC weapon for Season 1. So if I had to guess, we'll probably end up seeing the Wellgun SMG as a part of the Battle Pass, either at Tier 15 or Tier 31. We'll probably also see the M1944 Hyde Carbine, which is like that AR SMG hybrid weapon, also a part of the Battle Pass. Then we'll probably have the PTRS-41 as that whole in-season weapon that you normally unlock through a challenge, if it's anything like what we've seen in the past. Obviously, between Modern Warfare and Cold War, it was pretty much the usual layout for DLC weapons in any given season. There's always 2 free ones guaranteed in the Battle Pass that are ranged weapons. We usually see a couple of different melees. Then we also see 1 or 2 ranged weapons debut throughout the season via some new free challenges. That's probably what's going on here. But yeah, outside of that, this trailer doesn't really show us too much. Obviously, we get a look at our operators for the season, but then we really just see them in like the whole Pacific jungle area. We see them crash land. And also at the very end of the trailer, we see Butcher go into a World War II bunker, which I think is particularly interesting because obviously back on Verdansk, the bunkers were a huge part of the lore. Now, obviously the lore throughout the Cold War era was really not all that great, honestly. It just didn't seem like their Easter eggs were all that exciting, or there were even that many, honestly. But if that's how we're starting things off this year, I'd be very curious to see if there's some Easter eggs and some other lore stuff going on in the background. Now, in addition to that, to close out Season 6 and the whole preseason going on in Vanguard, we do actually have one final XP event going on this weekend. This is sort of a surprise one, if you will. Obviously, we keep up to date with the Trello board and all the events and schedules going on with that. There was no mention of this, but this weekend we do have double weapon XP and double battle pass XP. No double regular XP, it's just weapon this time around, but hey, I don't think anyone is complaining about that. Really, everyone just cares about those weapon levels, so this is your last chance to really take advantage of that increased XP before Warzone Pacific and before the Caldera map drops. You definitely want to try and get as many different weapons maxed out as possible. There's a few weapons that we can assume are going to be really good, like for instance, you know, the MP40, the STG, the Automaton, some of the LMGs. But there could also be some sleeper weapons that are, you know, very mediocre in multiplayer and just insane in Warzone because of the difference in stats and whatnot because of the integration. So definitely suggest leveling up as many weapons as possible, at least into like the high 50s, low 60s at the minimum. Obviously though, max at 70 is going to be the most ideal. Then to close things out, we actually got some new information from Treyarch actually regarding a future update coming to Cold War on the 6th, in fact. And we're not too focused on the update itself. There's a few things that change in that. They're nerfing the Marshal yet again. They've got some bug fixes and stability fixes going live. Really nothing too crazy there that we want to focus on. Instead though, what we want to focus on is their reiteration of how things are working with progression between Vanguard, Cold War, Warzone, and even Modern Warfare. So they basically go into more detail on this, which is very exciting. They say, at the start of Season 1, military rank and prestige progression will be synchronized with Vanguard across titles. That means you'll begin the season at the military rank or the prestige level you've currently reached in Vanguard, or military rank 1 if you haven't played Vanguard yet. From there, you'll be able to progress your Vanguard military ranks in Cold War, Warzone, and Modern Warfare to unlock weapons, kill streaks, equipment, and all of the content for use in Vanguard and Warzone as you play. Once you've completed military rank 55, a new prestige journey will begin with new prestige levels and prestige rewards to unlock across games. Similar to Cold War's first season, you'll be able to earn up to prestige 7 as your season level increases throughout season 1, and 4 additional prestige levels will be added in each future season as well. Each new prestige level will also award you a prestige key, a tier skip, an emblem, and a sticker in Cold War. And once you've reached season level 50 in season 1, you'll unlock the Duck Hunt shotgun weapon blueprint to use in Vanguard and Warzone. So it seems like we're going to have these different blueprints and unlockables available for reaching a certain level in any given season. I really like that. That's something that Modern Warfare did a lot of that I really enjoyed. And obviously this once again confirms that whether you're playing Warzone or Vanguard or Cold War or even Modern Warfare, if you're still wanting to you know, grind out that game, you can still all level up the same overall and universal rank between all 4 games, which I think is awesome. So yeah, quite a bit going on between, well, honestly, all titles, which is kind of crazy to think about. But obviously, as we draw nearer to the launch of Season 1, we're going to continue to see more information released. We should be seeing a roadmap at some point here pretty soon, so hopefully that ends up surfacing. If and when it does, we're obviously going to be covering that right here on the channel, alongside everything else going on in COD between news, updates, class setups, tips. So if you want to stay up to date with all of that, feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it. It would be seriously appreciated. As always, if you want to check out any of my partners, be sure to use code WHosImmortal for a discount on all Scuff, G Fuel, Gamer Advantage, and Control Freak products. And the links for all those can be found down in the description below. But once again, thanks so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.